hear anything. I don't want to hear anything from you.
Okay.
I do not consent, dude, at all.
Here in the state of Oregon, you have to carry and present a driver's license while you're driving on a public roadway.
I don't.
Positively ID you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm not giving you my ID. I didn't break any laws.
And then I can get
no,
out
that's a lie.
There's lots of stuff on the internet.
No, it's not the internet. It's your constitutional right to travel. It says that I can travel with my possessions. I don't need to discuss it in court. It doesn't have to go any further than this right here. I know the law.
Hello everybody, Popo Radar here, and we're back with another video. This video is from Daniel Reeve, so make sure you check out his channel and subscribe. But let's get back into the video. In this video, Daniel was pulled over by State Trooper Harris from the Oregon State Police Department for failure to display his front license plate. Daniel argues that he doesn't need to display his front license plate since he is traveling in this free land and it is protected under his 14th Amendment and his right to travel. The travel right entails privacy and free domestic movement without government abridgment. But rather than hearing about it, let's see how things begin to unravel.
Yourself real quick for me, please.
Okay, listen.
Officer, what's your name?
I'm Trooper Harris.
Harris?
From the Oregon State Police.
What's your number?
So hear me out here. Okay, my DPST number is 53673.
Thank you
okay?
so much.
All right,
now
hear
I can
me
prove
out. All I'm stopping you for is because you don't have a front plate displayed on your vehicle.
That's not illegal.
Here in the state of Oregon, you're required to have a front plate.
I have the right to travel. It's my
I'm not
14th Amendment right.
That with you here on the roadside.
It's the law. It's the law.
Sir.
It's the law.
So
you can't. I'm exercising my right.
Okay, here in the state of Oregon, you have to carry and present.
This is the law everywhere. No, this is the law everywhere.
Present.
This is my constitutional rights you're trying to stamp on right now,
okay.
and I am not allowing that to happen.
Okay.
I know what my law is.
Talk and then I'll let you talk.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything from you.
Okay.
I do not consent, dude, at all.
Here in the state of Oregon, you have to carry and present a driver's license while you're driving on a public roadway.
You do not have to know if that is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie.
All right. So
that is a lie. That is not true. You need to go and do your research. Go and figure out what law that you took an oath to uphold, and I am exercising my right as a United States citizen traveling in these lands as a traveler. I have every right to travel anywhere I want. Look it up, okay?
Okay.
I don't have to identify myself. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
Like, I know how this is going to end, okay? Exactly. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Sir, listen, all it was going to be was a warning and an education that you need to put a front plate
I don't,
on your
though.
vehicle,
That's
okay?
the thing. I don't.
So all I have to do is positively ID you.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Then
no, you don't. I'm not giving you my ID. I didn't break any laws.
And then I can get
no, that's a lie. That's a lie. You need to look up your law. You need to look up your law, okay? You need to look up the law of the land.
I think getting pulled over for not having a front license plate is pretty unnecessary since real crime is happening day to day that goes unattended for. State Trooper Harris tells Daniel that in the state of Oregon that you need to carry and present a driver's license whenever driving on a public roadway. That alone is completely unconstitutional since it is violating his 4th and 14th Amendment right. He has the right to go about his business without any unlawful searches and seizure. That means Daniel doesn't actually need to present his ID when asked if he wasn't doing anything wrong while driving. With that being said, Daniel is not a resident of Oregon and is solely passing through as a traveler. You are only required to have both front and back license plates if the state in which your vehicle is registered in requires you to do so. So if the car was registered in Oregon, he would be required to have both and the stop would be completely legal. But since this isn't the case, this stop is completely unlawful. Now let's get back into the video and see if it continues to escalate.
3519.
Do you even know what right to travel is? It's okay if you don't.
Sir, I know there's lots of stuff on the internet.
No, it's not the internet. It's your constitutional right to travel. It says that I can travel with my possessions. I don't need to discuss it in court. It doesn't have to go any further than this right here. I know the law. And if you decide to violate that law, I will have your job. I'm telling you this. I will. And I will. I'm telling you.
This is definitely not the first time I've been down this.
Okay, I think it is the first time. I think this is the first time you've ever heard of any kind of information like this. Right to travel, okay? Your 14th Amendment right says I can travel without registration, license, without anything, with my own property. I have the right to travel as a United States American, dude. Like, look it up. Like, I'm not like sitting here trying to bust your balls, dude, but you're harassing me right now. I was going about my day trying to have breakfast, man.
Negative.
A warning. For something that I don't need. It's crazy. You should probably look that up though. And I'm just recording so I make sure I have copy for everything.
Absolutely.
But you should look it up, right to travel though. You really should before you start.
Trust me, like I said, this has been about the 25th time I've gone down this road.
So why are you?
It's always-
So why
it's
didn't you just
always
say
been
have
the
a good
same.
day? Why didn't you just say have a good day then? I'm not
Because,
violating
sir,
any. I am
exactly.
not
All I
breaking
gotta
the
do is
law.
Positively ID you.
You don't
And
need
then that
to.
was-
You don't
yes,
need
sir.
to. You don't
Well,
need
sir, you're
to.
driving down the road.
I have a
You're in the
right,
state
dude.
of Oregon,
So you
have
can
to
just
carry
stop
presented
anybody and
driver's
just tell them to
license,
ID
okay?
themselves? You're lying. You said you could just stop anybody and tell them to ID
Sir,
themselves?
this is a traffic stop. You're
For
driving on
what?
public
I'm not doing anything
roadway.
illegal. I know
You're in
this. I'm not.
violation of not displaying a front license plate. And
You're
that's
not
what-
required. You're not required unless you're driving. Unless you're driving for commerce. I'm not driving for commerce. I'm traveling, buddy.
Like I said, sir, I've been down this road many times.
Well,
So-
obviously you haven't because you're sitting here wasting my time and trying to
We're
violate my
certainly wasting
rights.
time, sir, because all I need to do is positively ID you and we can both go about our day.
I'm not letting you positively ID me.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Well, here in a second, we're going to figure that out.
Daniel is on point with everything he's telling State Trooper Harris. The 14th Amendment gives you the right to travel freely throughout states. Also, the 14th Amendment gives people traveling from one state to another temporary privileges and immunity. So again, if the state that Daniel is coming from doesn't require a front license plate to be displayed, he did not commit any traffic violations. He is standing his ground and isn't allowing State Trooper Harris to abuse his power and take his rights. After seeing that Daniel isn't submitting to him, he tells him that all he wants him to do is identify him so he could give him a warning. But Daniel is standing up for himself and isn't allowing himself to be unlawfully
I'm not
identified
driving under commerce.
since he
I'm not
hasn't committed
driving
any
for
traffic
cash.
violations.
I'm traveling, dude. And right now you're harassing me.
You need to ID yourself, brother.
No, I don't, brother. Seriously, man. You guys aren't listening to me.
Okay, so hear me out.
You're gonna arrest me for what?
So listen.
Go ahead.
Hear
I'll
me
have your
out.
job.
Pause, because I want this to go easy, okay?
I do too.
I could be the
You're
nicest
gonna
trooper
assault.
you-
He's
listen.
about to assault me.
Hey,
You're
listen
about
for
to.
a
You're about to
second.
unlawfully arrest me.
Sir, listen to me. Okay, give me 30 seconds and then I'll give you a minute. Okay.
Mhm.
So, right now, this is what's going to happen. I need to positively ID you. If I'm not able to do so, I can detain you and take you to jail, fingerprint you, positively ID you.
For what?
As soon as I know you're identified.
For what?
Sir,
I'm gonna have your guys' job at the end of
okay,
this.
like
I'll
I
go
just
down to the
said,
jail. I'll
you're
go
in the
down there. I
state
don't
of
really
Oregon,
care.
You have to carry and present.
No, I
Okay.
don't, dude. No,
Okay.
unless I'm breaking. I'm not
about ready
breaking
to
any
put you
laws.
in
You can't just
handcuffs if
ask me. You
Okay.
can't just. I want your
Sir,
supervisor here.
Is there anything
I'm
I can
asking
say
to. I'm
or
asking you to
do
speak to your
that's gonna
supervisor right
get you
now.
to give you your ID?
I'm asking you. No, I'm asking to speak to your supervisor
Okay.
right now, and you have to let me do that.
All right. So right now,
Okay, I'm having your job. I'm having your job, you guys. Letting you know that I'm on my phone. Give me my phone.
hey. I'll get your phone in a second. Calm down.
I'm okay. I'm fine. You guys are about to have your jobs taken from you. You guys are fucking violating every right that I have right now. I got you. Don't even trip. What's your name? Could you please identify yourself, please?
Sure.
Sir? Am I
Martin,
phone?
Josephine County Sheriff's Office.
What's your number?
60009.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So,
Oh my god. So you're arresting me for what now? So what are you arresting me for?
Daniel handled this situation pretty well. He wasn't afraid to speak up and stand up for himself because he was knowledgeable on his rights. This is why it is extremely important for everybody to educate themselves on their rights. Officers like these aren't very well informed and will overstep and escalate situations if given the opportunity. Daniel stood his grounds to the very last second and wasn't afraid of being arrested since he knew he was completely in the right. He was also okay fighting this case in court. With all the information gathered and provided, this arrest was unlawful, and it all falls back on the state trooper for not being knowledgeable in their field of work. Everybody, thank you for watching, and make sure to go and check out Daniel's channel and show him some love and let him know that we support him. Also, let me know down below in the comments what you believe needs to change to prevent these unlawful arrests. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Popo Radar out.